Okay, so one of the reasons why I overseed my seeds, especially like cabbage and lettuce and stuff like that, if you see these 6-inch containers, that's the width of them, I overseed because I know I'm only going to need one, two, or three cabbage plants per thing, but I want to make sure I get the healthiest plants I can, so I overseed. But another reason why I overseed is because I want to take these plants that I'm weeding out, and I'm going to go ahead and just dump them in 6-inch containers and keep them going instead of just throwing them out. Now, why would I do that? Well, first of all, you might want to take some inside just in case you get a frost again. But with the cabbage, it's pretty much pretty hardy for the cold weather. But other plants that aren't, you might want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant as much of these as I start thinning these out. And the reason why is because I can take these and I can give them to somebody. I can keep them growing and locate them in some other area if I wanted to expand my garden, or if I had a disaster where a deer came through and trampled the crap out of this raised bed, which they kind of do. There's a footprint right there. I've got to get the deer fence up, of course, but well, anything could happen. You could get flooded out depending on where your actual garden and stuff is, and so it's very important to have extra starts. But I can also just put an announcement at the community center and say, hey, I'm giving out plants. Or I can take this down the store and I can put a notice on the wall over there, just a small country store, and say, hey, I've got 6-inch pots of red acre cabbage for sale for $3 a piece. And people are going to jump at that because, of course, I'll let them get a lot bigger before I try to sell them, but there's always ways you can use these things. And if you want to grow more cabbage and you decided, well, I want to grow more cabbage, but oh, hey, it's too late in the season. No, it's not. You've got cabbage. So just transplanting these all together into pots. I'm going to let them sit out here with the rest of them, so they'll keep growing with the rest of the garden, and they'll get watered regularly with the rest of the garden, and they'll be underneath these pans that hold water in them, so they will always keep the soil nice and moist, so they'll grow like crazy. So overseeding is not a bad thing if you are doing it for a purpose. And the purpose that I do it for is, one, I overseed to make sure that I've got enough plants that survive. And number two, I can either give or sell or even expand my garden with the overseeded plant when I thin them out. And if nothing else, I can just let them grow to a certain point where I can just throw them out to the chickens if I wanted to, because the chickens will eat this stuff day and night. So if you like this video, subscribe, like, and hit the bell and a thumbs up, and I hope to see you on the next videos. Thank you for watching.